Wings fans, stand up. Yeah, we gonna throw them wings up, wings up, wings up. Show the league that this is our time. Let's make the city proud. We gon' win the Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup. After that we gonna party. We gon' show everybody. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We gon' throw them wings up. We gon' throw them wings up.
Oh, there's a goal! Oh, he thought he was gonna until he blew it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. It is time now. A little bit delayed because I was waiting to see what was going to happen with the season. But we are finally got it. A couple months overdue, but we are at the March/May 2020 edition of Detroit Red Wings Monthly. The final edition of Red Wings Monthly for the season, as the Red Wings season was cut short due to the global coronavirus pandemic. As you know, the Red Wings only played 71 games, as their last 11 games of the season have been canceled due to this pandemic, and with the NFL's new return to work plan. So yes, behold the coronavirus, the nasty little fucker that feasts on the elderly and young people. It also feasts on those with weak immune systems and people that have had health issues in the past. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how the Red Wings fare to end out this shortened season. So in the month of March, the Red Wings went 2-2-0. Both their wins were against the Toilet and Tampa Bay, the Frauds. So the Red Wings, they end their season out 17-49-5 after the 71 games with 39 points. 8th in the Atlantic Division, last place in the NFL. They locked up last place with their loss against Carolina right before the league shut down due to the pandemic. The Red Wings went 3-6-1 in their last 10 and end the year on a one-year game losing streak. Sorry about that. In terms of the Red Wings stats, though, overall, the Red Wings had 9 goals in March, averaging 2.3 goals a game. The Red Wings also gave up 12 goals in March, averaging 3 goals allowed per game. Red Wings also had 96 shots in March, averaging 24 shots a game. They also had 96 hits in March, averaging 24 hits a game. The Red Wings power play in March converted on a 14.3% succession, and their penalty kill had a success rate of 71.4%. And the Red Wings face-off win percentage was 51.3%. Definite signs of a team that was intentionally tanking to try and win the lottery. And in terms of the draft lottery, the lottery will be determined on June 26th, which is next month. So we won't know where the Red Wings will officially be picking until the end of June. But from the Red Wings draft situation, the lowest they can fall to is 4th. So they're in the top 5 regardless. But yeah, anyway, let us continue on to the player stats. So in terms of the player stats, Anthony Mantha had 2 goals and 4 assists for 6 points. Anthony Mantha ended his year off as the 3rd leading scorer on the Red Wings, with 16 goals and 22 assists for 38 points. Also the highest scoring right winger for the Red Wings in this season. Dylan Larkin, he had 1 goal and 4 assists in March. And Larkin ends the year off as the leading scorer for the Red Wings with 53 points, which consists of 19 goals and 34 assists. Alex Vega, he had 0 goals and 1 assist for 1 point. Tyler Bertuzzi, he ended off his career year ended shortly, but had 3 goals and 3 assists in March. Ends the year off as the leading goal scorer for the Red Wings with 21 goals, 27 assists, and 48 points, which puts him 2nd in the scoring title and the highest scoring left winger on the Wings. It's too bad the season got cut short. I think Tyler Bertuzzi definitely would have had a shot at a 30-goal season. Too bad. Bertuzzi had a really good year, nothing to be ashamed about. Even made the All-Star team, so keep holding your head up high, Bertuzzi. You had a good year. So Robbie Fabry, he ends his year off with 2 goals and 0 assists in March. He ends this year with 15 goals, 17 assists for 32 points, which is the 4th highest scorer on the Red Wings in his first season, with 31 of those 32 points coming with the Wings, and he only had the one goal with the Blues. Franz Nielsen had 0 goals and 1 assist for 1 point. Trevor Daley also had 0 goals and 1 assist. Same deal with Gustav Lindstrom. And Gustav was in the middle of serving his 9 games before going back down to Grand Rapids, at least trying to get some NHL taste. And of course, that 9-game stretch was cut short due to the pandemic. Christopher Ain, he had 0 goals and 1 assist for 1 point. Philippe Hronek, he had 0 goals and 1 assist. But Philippe Hronek will end the season as the Red Wings' leading scoring defenseman with 9 goals and 22 assists for 31 points. At least there's one positive in that trash, in that hot dumpster juice of a defense for the Red Wings. At least Hronek has a lot of potential. We're just now waiting for Moritz Seider and a couple others to come up. Too bad Moritz Seider couldn't come up. That sucks. That sucks Seider couldn't come up. Maybe next year. Better luck next year, I guess. Darren Helm, he had 0 goals and 1 assist for 1 point. And Madison Bowie had 0 goals and 1 assist for 1 point. So yeah, really the main positives on this team were Larkin, Bertuzzi, Manta, Fabry, and Hronek. That 5. And there was also Athanasiou, but Athanasiou got dealt at the deadline for picks to the Oilers. At least Athanasiou will get to play some playoff hockey with the Oilers. Best of luck to him and the Oilers against Chitoilet. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Now, in terms of the goalie stats, only one goalie played this month, and that was Jonathan Bernier. Bernier played in all 4 games for the Wings. He had a 2-2-0 record. He got both wins. Bernier had a save percentage of .910 and had a goals against average of 3 goals. You know, Bernier really has been the best. Out of all the goalies, Bernier was the best goalie for the Wings this year. Had a very good year. He had a pretty good... Well, he didn't win a lot of games, but he gave the Ratings more of a chance to win than Jimmy Howard did. Like, I want to be shocked if Bernier is the starter next year. If Bernier is the starter, he definitely earned it. Odds are, though, this probably means that Bernier is probably going to become trade bait next year at the deadline for next season. That's probably what's going to happen, though, how this ends. Because, you know, can't keep nice things forever. But hey, Bernier had a really decent year, you know. He got a lot of more wins than Howard did. He gave the Wings more of a chance to win. You know, stood on his head for a lot of games. You know, congrats to Bernier. Yeah, better luck next season. So yeah, anyway, that's going to wrap it up here for the final edition of Red Wings Monthly for 2020 season. A season that was cut short due, of course, to the coronavirus pandemic. Of course, the NHL is going to be coming back with the new 2014 playoff format, when the top 4 teams in each conference getting a bye to the next round, because round 1's a play-in round. I believe the first 2 rounds are best of 5, so then then round 2 on will be then the divisional round on, or the conference semifinals, will be the best of 7 on. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. You know, of course, 24 teams. And of course, 7 teams will not be coming back. The Wings are one of them, since the Wings were eliminated before the trade deadline. But yeah, this Red Wings tanking season, this nightmare from hell, is officially over. All I have to say about the Wings is, less said about this season, the better. Like, Steve Yzerman did no favors by admitting in the trade deadline press conference that the Wings were intentionally tanking. Like, he couldn't even hide the fact this team was tanking. Like, this team was intentionally trying to sandbag. Especially when Steve said that this team was not, they didn't feel this team was a playoff contender. And like I said before, let me reiterate what I said back in February. If you don't think your team is a playoff contender, then what's the point of competing? Like, at that point, you may as well just intentionally tank and try and win the draft lottery. So yeah, right now the Red Wings sit in the catbird seat for the lottery. We won't know where the Wings will pick until June 26th, when the first phase of the draft lottery comes out. I'll be interested in seeing how that goes, because this year's draft lottery will also include the 8 teams that get bounced out in the play-in round. So in other words, there's a chance a team can make the playoffs, lose in the first round, and still get the first overall pick. Yeah. Somehow I feel like the Wings are going to get screwed over because Little Birdie kept telling me that the NHL is looking to use the draft lottery now to punish teams for intentionally losing. Some tells me the Wings are going to get screwed over in the lottery. But yeah, anyway, and also real quick, another update was that Steve Yzerman has announced that Jeff Blashill will not be fired. He will be staying with the Wings for the foreseeable future for at least another year. I think next year, 2020, 2021, believe that's a contract year for Blashill. And Blashill's going to be on the hot seat after this year, despite intentionally tanking. So yeah, for this update, no one is getting fired in Detroit. I'll say this for the Wings, I have faith in the front office. I have faith in Steve Yzerman to get this bitch turned around. I don't have faith in the coaching staff. I'm sorry. I don't have faith in Blashill. I don't think it's going to work out. Don't worry, maybe next year we'll fire Blashill and let him walk. Since I believe next year's a contract year. So, yeah. See, anyway, that wraps it up for this season. Yeah, this rebuild's going to take a long time. Steve Yzerman definitely has his work cut out for him. You know, he's going to get this turned around. It's just going to take a little bit. It's going to be a while. Going to be a few years. So, interesting to see how the process works out and how we're going to utilize our young talent. And here's hoping the Red Wings get Alexis Lafreniere in the draft lottery. So yeah, overall, that's going to wrap it up here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we see another 82 games regular season. Because there's reports that, you know, we're going to be doing the playoffs during the summer. And the draft's going to be, sorry, in September. And the season 2020-2021 has been rumored that season's going to be starting in November. I wouldn't be shocked that next season is a shortened season. I think the earliest we're going to have a 82-game regular season again will be 2021-2022. I think 2020-2021, I think that's going to be a shortened season. So yeah, it's going to be a while until we have another episode of Red Wings Monthly. I'm expecting that to be around the start of November. But yeah, anyway, I'll try and get some draft stuff out. I'll, of course, have a reaction to the draft lottery when we find out where the Red Wings will be selecting in this year's draft. At least NHL and NFL have balls to come back. NFL plans to start their season on time. Meanwhile, the NBA and MLB continue to be fucking pussies over this pandemic. So, yeah. At least we'll get some playoff hockey, and at least the cup will get handed out to somebody at the end of the year. But yeah, and there's a lot of interesting playoff matchups too. But yeah, anyway, that's going to wrap it up here. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to please subscribe for more of this content, and tap that bell for all notifications. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up here. I've been C-Rad from C-RadTV. Hope everyone stays safe during these times. Peace out, and I'll see you in the fall next season. Peace out.
Oh, there's a goal!